The trunk rotation. You'll need an 8 or 10-pound dumbbell. Lie on your back, holding the dumbbell horizontally with both hands, about 6 inches over your chest. Bring your legs perpendicular to the floor, knees bent 90 degrees. Tilt your knees 45 degrees to the left as you press the dumbbell 45 degrees to the right. Alternate sides. Continue these slow rotational twists for 30 seconds. Using the weight to counterbalance your legs zeroes in on your abs and your waistline muscles. Don't swing the weight or use momentum to drive the movement. Next, bring your legs and arms back to center. Now crunch straight up, reaching the dumbbell horizontally toward your toes. The trunk rotation targets your abs, obliques, which are the muscles that run down your side, and your shoulder muscles. Continue these crunches for 30 seconds. If you need to make this exercise easier, do it without the dumbbell. The alternating shoulder raise. You'll need 5 or 8-pound dumbbells. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and hold a weight in each hand. Rise onto the balls of your feet. Lift your right arm to the side and your left arm to the front. Hold for 2 counts. Now lower the weights and switch arms, lifting your right arm to the front and your left arm to the side while rising onto the balls of your feet. Alternate sides, holding each position for 2 counts. Continue for 1 minute. Don't lift the weights higher than your shoulders. Keep your elbows slightly bent, but not locked. The alternating shoulder raise targets your shoulders, calves, and thighs. The warrior lunge. Stand on your right leg and hinge forward from your waist, bringing your chest parallel to the floor. Extend your left leg behind you and spread your arms out at your sides like wings. Hold for up to 30 seconds. Return to a standing position. Next, bring your hands to your hips and step back with your left foot into a reverse lunge. Hold the lunge for 2 seconds, then bring your left foot forward in line with your right. Do 10 reverse lunges with your left leg, tapping your toes back, and then return to standing. Make sure that your knee does not touch the ground when lunging. Switch sides to hold the warrior pose with your left leg, extending your right leg behind you for up to 30 seconds. Return to a standing position, and then do 10 lunges with your right leg. Repeat the sequence once more on each side. The warrior lunge targets your thighs, calves, butt, abs, and shoulders. The alternating push-up. Begin in a full push-up position with your hands on the floor under your shoulders and your legs extended behind you. Do 1 push-up. As soon as you come up, bring your knees to the floor and perform 1 bent knee push-up. Continue alternating between a full push-up and a bent knee push-up for 1 minute. The alternating push-up targets your arms, shoulders, abs, calves, legs, and butt. Keep your hands aligned under your shoulders, your hips lifted, and your abs tight throughout the exercise. The traveling power squat. You'll need a 5 or 8-pound dumbbell. Stand holding the weight horizontally in front of your rib cage with both hands. Lower your hips into a squat and hold for 2 seconds. Then jump up explosively as if you're reaching over a volleyball net. As you jump, lift the dumbbell over your head, fully extending your arms. Return the weight immediately back to your rib cage at the bottom of the jump. Beginners should start with 30 seconds, and intermediate should aim for 60 seconds. The traveling power squat targets your legs, glutes, and arms. Be sure to land with your knees soft and try not to rest between jumps. The plie with hammer curl. You'll need a set of 8 or 12-pound dumbbells. Start holding a weight in each hand with your feet shoulder distance apart. Point your toes at a 45-degree angle from your ankles. Bend your knees 90 degrees, lowering your hips into a full plie. After one plie and curl, straighten your legs and do one regular biceps curl with your arms turned out. Immediately lower and repeat the plie squat and curl. As you plie, curl the dumbbell up towards your shoulders. Continue this sequence for 30 to 60 seconds, keeping your thumbs up and your elbows tucked into your ribs. The plie with hammer curl targets your thighs, arms, and glutes. The clam dig with rotation. You'll need a 5 or 8-pound weight. Lie on your right side with your head cradled in your right palm. Bend your knees in front of you 45 degrees. Hold the dumbbell in your left hand and keep your left elbow on your left side. Lift both your left leg and your left arm up to the ceiling, about 90 degrees, keeping your hips stacked without rocking backwards and your elbow pressed into your side. Hold at the top for 2 seconds before returning to start. Repeat for 1 minute, then switch sides. The clam dig with rotation targets your shoulders, thighs, and obliques, which are the abdominal muscles that run down your side. Be sure that your elbow stays pressed into your side and that the dumbbell travels from your belly button to the ceiling and down again. And remember to always keep your hips level. Do not rock back and forth. The weighted back extension. You'll need 2-pound ankle weights. Put on the ankle weights and position yourself on your hands and knees. Extend your left arm up to head height and extend your right leg back to hip height. Hold and balance. Slowly touch your left elbow to your right knee and hold for 2 seconds. Repeat for 30 seconds. Come back to your hands and knees before switching sides and working the other side for 30 seconds. The weighted back extension targets your glutes, arms, shoulders, back, and thighs. To tone up and lose weight, do this workout 3 days a week and follow it up with 30 minutes of cardio.